Hello and welcome to my video. This video is a review on Sonic the Hedgehog 2 for the Sega Mega Drive / Sega Genesis. We're going to be talking about the game, what difference they made to this game compared to Sonic the Hedgehog 1, and how good the game was in general. The game was released in 1992 as a follow-up game from Sonic the Hedgehog 1. It was a massive success. It was released on the same day worldwide and sold in the millions. This was one of Sega's best games ever released and was one of their most successful. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 was the second best selling game for the Sega Mega Drive, selling 6 million copies. One of the reasons was it was bundled with the Sega Mega Drive 2, very similar to what Sega did with Sonic the Hedgehog 1 when they bundled it with the Sega Mega Drive 1. Let's talk about gameplay and go into the depth of the game. One of the major differences you're going to notice straight away with Sonic the Hedgehog 2 compared to Sonic the Hedgehog 1 is they've added Tails. Tails is like the Luigi for the Mario Brothers. He is Sonic's best mate. He doesn't really do anything. You can run through a level and Tails often will get lost and will just disappear off the screen until you stop and wait for him to come back. The only benefit Tails has, if you have a friend playing Tails and when you get to the boss, he can do all the work for you because Tails can't die. But besides that, Tails is pretty much useless and is just for show. The other changes is they've added a spin dash to this game where you can hold the down button on the D-pad, press any button and Sonic would do an automatic speed dash. That will help climb hills, what was kind of an issue on Sonic the Hedgehog 1. If you didn't have enough speed, you couldn't really climb up hills. But with Sonic the Hedgehog 2 they adjusted that and added a spin dash. The other notable fact on Sonic the Hedgehog 2 compared to Sonic the Hedgehog 1 is every zone has 2 levels instead of 3. So on Sonic the Hedgehog 1, every zone would have 3 levels, but on Sonic the Hedgehog 2, zones only have 2 levels. And another major difference is you no longer go through a ring at the end of the level to enter the special stage. The special stage is accessed through getting 50 rings and crossing a checkpoint. And when the checkpoint starts glowing up with stars, you continuously jump until you enter the special stage. The special stage is a 3D stage. Well, it's not actually 3D, but it gives you the impression of 3D. It's a fantastic design 3D stage, but you have to collect as much rings as you can during the period of getting to the goal. And it will tell you like to get 50 rings, you have to collect 50 rings before you get to the goal. Then it will go up to say 100 rings and 150 or so forth until you get to the last goal and you collect the Chaos Emerald. When you collect all Chaos Emeralds on Sonic the Hedgehog 2, you can access the Super Sonic, but you have to complete the game first. So the objective is to collect all Chaos Emeralds, complete the game to access Super Sonic. But they do have cheat codes as well, what you can look up online to access Super Sonic about completing the game, and also a level select as well. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 also ran at a faster pace than Sonic the Hedgehog 1, and the graphics were slightly improved. So overall, this is a fantastic second edition to the Sonic the Hedgehog series. It did everything well as Sonic the Hedgehog 1 did and added a little bit more. The bosses are fantastic, especially the end boss when you have a massive Dr. Robotnik robot to beat at the end, and that is one of the best bosses on any Sonic game. There's also a Tails level. Well, I call it a Tails level because there's an aeroplane level where Tails is flying you through the sky on an aeroplane and Sonic is stood on the airplane attacking the enemies. I call that a Tails level because that's about the only thing Tails does on the game, is really fly an aeroplane. Anyway, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, if I was rating it out of 10, I would give it a 9 out of 10. It is an awesome game, it is a fantastic follow-up from Sonic the Hedgehog 1, it is a must-have for any Sega fan, and it's available on many formats all over the place, even now on Sega Forever on iPhones and Android phones. So go out there and play Sonic the Hedgehog 2, it's definitely worth a look at, it's definitely worth a play, and it's one of the best Sonic games ever made. Thank you for watching my review of Sonic the Hedgehog 2, hope you enjoyed and stay tuned for some more awesome videos.